Just day before yesterday, the new Ben Levin and Hugo Moroux song challenge has dropped. And this month, it is the Mono Song Challenge. The challenge is to write a piece of music using only one instrument. Now, I do have one idea in my mind and also a few backup ideas. I am primarily a guitarist. However, in most of my music, I use a lot of different instruments and sometimes do not give enough importance to the guitar. So my first and main idea is to write a guitar piece. To make it even more challenging for myself, I want to try my hand at trying to write a classical guitar piece. And guess what? I do not have a classical guitar. I have a couple of electrics, a bass, one acoustic, and one older acoustic that I use as a slide guitar, but my classical guitar is back in Darjeeling. So what I will be doing is I will be writing the piece on my steel string acoustic, and I will see if I can borrow a classical guitar from somewhere. Today is the 6th of May, and I believe I have time until the 23rd of May to get this piece submitted. So throughout these next few weeks, I will be composing and I will be simultaneously trying to document little bits and pieces here and there and filming it, and maybe at the end of it all, I will combine all the footages to make one YouTube video. So for today, it's over and out. It's the night of the very same day, but the clock has gone past 12, so it's technically 7th June. And I was learning a song by Pink Floyd called A Pillow of Winds. I was trying to learn, but I didn't get very far because right at the beginning, I found a beautiful something that I feel like I might be able to use for my own song. It's in a different tuning. It's in an open E major, and I'll put my mic there. And it uses some kind of Travis picking, but then I changed it a little bit to bring it into a 5/4 time signature. So I don't have anything very solid right now, but I'll just jam around, maybe practice with the metronome and maybe use some footage from this. Okay. Something like that. Maybe I just need to first practice the finger picking pattern and get that 5/4 up to speed. Right now I'm at 160 BPM. Is it visible? No, it just reflects. But anyways, you have to trust me on this. I'm struggling at 160 BPM. I think I'm more comfortable at 140. And I guess once I get my fingers up to speed, and then I can experiment more melodically. I'm liking this one chord over here. So I'm considering using that Lydian vibes, but we'll see where it goes. This is the 8th of May, and I just practiced the finger picking pattern from 140 to 160 BPM. I feel like I still need to practice it even further higher up because I think I'm just barely getting it at 160, but I'm not yet very comfortable at 160. So in order to get it comfortable at 160, I think I need to practice it higher than 160. So I'm comfortable at 160, but a few things that have come up. Firstly, I feel like a melody is starting to come. Like when I play it later, like I'll hum it out, and I feel like that melody is kind of coming through, even though I've not changed the pattern at all. So that is one happy thing. Secondly, there's also a clause in the song challenge that says we can add vocals if we want. So that is another route that I'm thinking about, either in the form of a full song or maybe little vocal phrases, just like hey hey or something like that. So these are two things that I'm thinking of. Anyways, over to let me show you how it is at 160 right now. So that's the melody that I'm getting. La 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 la. Sing and play this. It's in 5/4, so it's hard to sing and play at the same time. So maybe if I don't get it while singing, maybe I'll overdub the singing. And yeah, that's about today's update. So it's the 10th of May today, and I've just practiced the same progression, same pattern from 160 to 180, and I think I'm getting it okay at 180. So let me just show you how it goes. So yeah, that is at 180, and the goal to do this, as I've told you in the previous section, was to get it comfortable at 160. So let's see how it is at 160 now. I'm feeling like maybe I should do it at 180 only, because it sounds faster, nicer when it's faster. But I'll have to be realistic as well. I'll be think about it. Maybe I could go 170 or something like that. And yeah, so also it's the 10th, so that means I only have 13 more days, and this is all I have literally for the song right now. So I need to go forward and build the piece further. And I guess from tomorrow I need to start working, rather than just practicing it. I need to work on getting the piece further. Yeah, that's about today's update. Okay, so today is the 13th of June, and I was lazy for a couple of days, but I just made something up, and I'm not perfect with playing it, but yeah, here's what we have so far. Yeah, that's it. I didn't play any repeats or anything, but in my mind I have some repeats in mind. So I think this is supposed to be like a 2 minute to 4 minutes piece, and I think what do I have, maybe 30 seconds, and if I repeat that over, maybe I have about a minute, and we still have to work from there. Also, what I'm realizing is this is not going to be a classical guitar piece, because firstly, I didn't get a classical guitar. It doesn't look like I will get a classical guitar, and secondly, even the playing wise, I think it's veering more towards a very folky folky tune, a very Zeppelin-esque kind of vibe. So yeah, that's today's update. Okay, it's the 14th of June, and the first update is I decided to tune my guitar to, instead of being on E major, E standard, instead of being on open E, I decided to go down to open D, because I was trying to sing yesterday along with the track that I had just roughly recorded. and it was pretty high, and I thought, okay, it'll be easier to sing it a little lower, as well as like the strings were very tight. It was very taut, and like it was feeling very stiff to play. But that's why I decided maybe I try one tone down. So now I'm in D, open D. So that's the first update. Second update is that I've just made a B section, and this one goes a little weird, actually a lot weird. So with open tunings, what happens is sometimes if we play regular chord shapes like our simple caged chords, it sounds pretty weird and pretty nice. So I just took a few chords and made some. It sounded pretty weird and pretty. I thought it would suit the vibe to go next after the, charming first section. Maybe it would be nice to go weird on the B section. So yeah, this is what I've made. It's as usual. I've just made it like 5 minutes ago, so it's not perfect. I won't be able to play it perfectly. Mic drop. Okay, re. And maybe go back to the A section after that. Yep, that's today's update. Welcome to the 3 a.m. gang. So today is the 22nd of June, which means tomorrow is the last date for the submission of the song challenge. And guess what? We have not recorded a single thing. I have been practicing the song here and there, but I was busy recording the previous video, the Dotara video, so I was caught up with that. Hence, today on the on the second last day of submission, we are gonna start the recording, and hopefully we will get it done in 1.5 days, something. I'm gonna be recording the guitar today, definitely, and let's see if we still have time to do the vocals. And that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna talk more, and let's just set it up. Okay, so today is the 23rd. I did record the vocals and the guitars yesterday, and I'm still experimenting with the vocals. I've drowned it in reverb, in 100% wet reverb, and I also want to add some field recordings that I did in Darjeeling, and I have to mix it today. I've already started a little bit of the mixing, and I have to make some album artwork. I don't even know what to call the song yet, but in the vocal parts, I added some lyrics about rainfall in Darjeeling. So maybe that could be a potential name or something along those lines. You'll see it when it comes out. Actually, you will have already seen it since you're seeing the video 1 week later. So if you followed me on SoundCloud, you might have already listened to the song. But anyways, I think after this footage is where the song should be placed. So you guys enjoy the song now. Welcome back. So today is the 23rd and I have finished the song and already uploaded it to SoundCloud. So I did submit it right on the last day of the deadline. Already within one day, a few friends were asking me about the miking techniques that I used on the song. I should have mentioned it yesterday, but there really was no time for me. So what I did for the acoustic guitar is that I used this very mic very close to the sound hole so it would capture the low sounds, and then my AKG condenser mic, which was just like a palm's length away, so that could capture the higher sounds properly. After that, I did the vocals using just my condenser mic, and then I added a lot of reverb to the guitar. For the vocals, I actually used 100% wet reverb. After that, I added some ambient sounds, some ambient rainfall sounds which I had recorded in Darjeeling, and then some sounds of birds which I had recorded an early morning in Darjeeling. In certain sections, I also added some thunder sounds. So that's pretty much it, and I hope you did like the song. So if you did like the song, you should subscribe! If you would like to participate in these song challenges, which I highly recommend you should join the discord.gg/Hugo Moroux. Link in the description. These song challenges are hosted by Hugo Moroux, Ben Levin and Justice Cow every month. They give us a prompt and then we have about 3 weeks to finish and submit a song. So that's pretty much it. I think I don't have anything else to say. Do I? Oh yeah, you know what I should say? Stay untuned! Okay, bye!